Now, 3 years after the Australia-India Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement came into force, Australia has eliminated every last tariff on Indian exports. As of today, no Indian goods face any tariff entering Australia. Australia will remove tariffs on all Indian exports, unlocking fresh opportunities for labour-intensive sectors. In return, India has provided reduced or zero duties on a substantial portion of Australian goods, fostering mutual benefits and stronger supply chains. Since ECTA's implementation, bilateral trade has surged, with India's exports to Australia showing robust growth and helping improve the trade balance. This development reinforces the strategic economic partnership between the two nations, paving the way for even deeper ties through ongoing negotiations for a comprehensive economic cooperation agreement. And I have with me on the broadcast Harshvardhan Pusala, CEO and founder of Tariff. Now, Mr. Pusala, welcome to the broadcast and wish you a very happy new year. And of course, I want to begin by asking you that, 3 years after the ECTA, Australia has eliminated all tariffs on Indian exports. How big is a milestone? Is this a milestone for Indian businesses?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a huge milestone. First of all, I would like to wish all the viewers a very happy new year. And it's really exciting for the new year to start with this free trade agreement. And from my side, it's not just the tariffs. What excites me more is, yes, tariffs reduction is there, but the manner in which the India is negotiating now, with the strength of power, it all comes from the Indian market, the economy, the consumer power. So if you see in last few months, yes, previously India was signing multiple agreements with other countries. In last few months, we see a huge shift the way India is signing agreements, be it with the UK, be it with Oman, UAE, Australia, New Zealand. So now, to answer to your question, Vaishali, I'll just say it is not, I don't see this is just like a deal. I feel this is a partnership. Right from the naming, you mentioned ECTA, Economic Cooperation and Trade Agreement. It also sounds like ECTA, which is something like a union. So the manner in which the strength which India is negotiating the deals is commendable. What I mean by this is, it is not just disruptive, just a market, a tariff, it's a market access. It is complementary trade. When I say complementary trade, one side, we need to make sure our domestic interests are protected. Same time, in these deals, we also have to make sure that there's a benefit for both the parties. So it's a commendable job between the two countries, and it's a significant moment for the economy and the global trade. That's what I can, as an opening remarks, I can say.
All right. Now, of course, now what do you think? Which labour-intensive sectors stand to gain the most from Australia removing tariffs entirely?
Okay. See, one is removing tariffs. Second is, when I said market access, be it with the visas of the students, especially the services side, the students goes, and the next step is the kind of work permits. So the service sector is quite open. In this way, the kind of access we have to the market, both the parties, is going to be enormous. And the complementing trade, what we have between the two countries, it's also it's going to be a great shift in the way, in the current scenario, while we want to expand, it's important to have the cooperation from multiple countries globally. So in this way, especially the people movement becomes quite huge in terms of service sector. And most importantly, in terms of exports as well as imports, both the sides, there's going to be a significant shift, Vaishali.
Okay, now as a founder of Tariff, how important is data intelligence in helping exporters identify opportunities in a tariff-free environment?
Well, this is a significant shift because we do have challenges. Sometimes we are forced to work with some local partners mandatorily. So these agreements, what we do is, in terms of IT sector, we can even have the deal with the customers when I say customers, the companies in Australia and other parts, we can work directly, right? This eliminates the cost for the consumer as well. Same time, for us also, the quality of the service could actually improve a lot.
Thank you, Mr. Pasala, for joining me on the broadcast. Appreciate your time. Now, moving on.